Right, we'd flown back to Heretic's End. What the fuck were we doing? Oh, that's right. Yeah, we'd put down a station. Maybe we should go up and do that. Yeah, that's the thing. Gotta kick the Xenon out of here with their shipyard. We captured a new behemoth that we've sent up as well. Yes, perfect. Yeah, we'll go do that. It's the H over there. Right, I've moved my... I'm very tempted to capture some boron ships.
Sturgeon.
We've got a lot of goodwill to play around with.
System. Wretched skies. Entering wretched skies for family Valka.
So I'm thinking what I could do is set up a mining station up here. And literally have a bunch of mining ships that are mining for that station, but then another set that are on repeat orders to just deliver down to our other stations.
Entering system. Family Zin.
I mean, we can go north. What am I thinking? We can go north. Came down that way and there was nothing there. The Split are in a resurgence here and they are kicking ass.
Entering system. Family Crit.
Figure out where the eye went though.
Entering system. Rise Defiance.
Is that a split dock over there? It is too. That's a split station.
Entering system. Matrix. Number 598. Geon. Raptor.
Alright, let's hop on in.
Xenon Shipyard.
Doom, 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 doom. Oops, missed the boost. Anyway, we shall make our way over. Imperium has fallen back in line in the fleet. Then we have two behemoths, or yeah, two behemoths that can shoot from a decent distance. And we sold the Phoenix. You are a high-tech factory, but what are you actually doing? Microchips. You are refined goods, but you are actually silicon wafers. And you are going to be quantum tubes. You need methane and superfluid coolant. We're doing the superfluid coolant system. That lovely Avorion music. Space Umis, lots of Space Umis. Okay. Because of course the rest of the fleet is way behind, we have time to set this up. You're gonna fly down there, that's fine. I'm gonna leave this on. I love how the map is flipping out even though like we're in this ship. But don't tell me my ship is flying all over the place like that when it's not. Okay, so we've got given them their direct orders to move there so that they don't go anywhere else. And we are on attack all enemies, but you guys need to be on attack my current enemy and we have to play this game again. Shooting the graviton cannons,
Turret.
turrets, whatever. Although, wait, we did it with the behemoth, didn't we? Because this thing is not set up for it. So, fly down to them again. Now that I remember that, because they're going to launch the drones here in a second, and we might as well have as many friendly turrets around as possible. We'll grab one of the behemoths and start blasting here in a minute.
Awaiting orders.
I think they're waiting for orders. Here come the drones.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
You would hope so.
Awaiting orders.
Something hit us.
No. Yeah, we're good. What we'll do is get those asps to attack all these drones. Hyperion is out of turrets. You're okay. You're okay. Get him, boys. Fighters will get it done. Turn off this. Yeah, they're cleaning house. Hey, Daz. I know you were earlier when I was on. But anyway, fighters are working out well. So we're going to teleport over to you. Boom, boom. This is our new one.
Turret.
I think that's the first asp that we've lost. Oh, it's a weird angle to do that view. Anyway, we're just going to bombard the defensive platforms and do the thing. We only have to take out 3 on this side and we can move in the Raptor a little bit. I have to say, though, fighters have definitely been working better, just in general. Not perfect, but better. Definitely the fleet-on-fleet fights have seemed better. It's just I don't trust the AI around stations at all. How are we doing, though? Hyperion's shields are nearly down. Presuming his engines are gone. Come on, guys, finish that off. You don't have that many more to do. They should not break his shields like that. Not with all those asps.
Hyperion.
Yeah, they are after the shield generator, as you can see. They've destroyed every other module on it. But they are trying to do that. That's how they tackle
Turret.
capital ships. So he should be fine, and the asps, like, look at the radar. You can see where most of the fighting happened. Rescue him. Rescue him. Bum, 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 bum. No, there's two there. Yeah, they'll just automatically dock because he has no engines to go after them, so it is what it is. Okay. The asps will dock back up. Job done. And we wait for the eye to appear and hit that Hyperion that has
Turret.
no functionality at the moment. But I think that eye went through and
Xenon shipyard.
just died to the split. Just going to target the module now. Not going to bother targeting turrets anymore. Just nuke the modules after we've taken out a couple of turrets. So I only target the turrets to get the
Turret.
shots on target.
Found something out here.
Good for you. So we can move up to about there. Get rid of that. And so you can move up to about there. You can move up to about there. You can sit where you are.
Turret.
I'm not going to manually move the raptor. I don't particularly want to move the rattlesnake either, but we'll see what he does from there.
Xenon shipyard.
Oh god, why do I hear a travel drive? We're way too close to be doing travel drive things, bud. Stop. Okay, that will do. Yeah, that will do. I could probably have him actually attack.
Turret.
Let's give him this order to attack because he's still fucking moving. Yeah, stop moving and just shoot the damn thing. Send the boarding party. Unfortunately, we're playing vanilla, and station boarding is not a thing. Especially Xenon station boarding. Oh, I'm out of range a bit. Telling him to attack, but I'm not even in range. And maybe target the thing. So if we look in here, there's another module behind that. And there's another module at the other side of the shipyard. But the other defense module then is over on this side. So I could move the Raptor in on to this side of the station here. A bit closer and have all of its guns. Like there's a module there that I have to get rid of. But I mean, this is their shipyard up in this area, so once this is gone, they can be worn down. The split will do that on the other side if they ever get the balls. Our behemoth is just firing away, as he should.
Turret. Turret. Xenon shipyard. Turret.
Target that one. Do, 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. We just need to target the center of it here because we're missing too much. Dun, 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 dun. Laneshi squelching, eh? Dun, 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 dun. On. There it goes. Now there's the one behind it.
Turret.
Okay. Do, do, do. Shouldn't he have like a hold order? What in the feck? That is all I wanted to do for now. Oh, there's the wait and hold. Okay. Right, we're going to continue dismantling the defense platforms. The behemoth is just bombarding as a good behemoth does. Fortunately, the Raptor can't fully because he doesn't have the range to arrange the gravitons with his main batteries.
Xenon shipyard. Shield generator.
Its pulse turrets, though, could do a little bit. So if I can get him into range without killing him, that would be great. Maybe he'll be under it there. Really do play the Tau. Well, haven't ever played tabletop. I just like their stuff. I don't like losing my ships to stupid reasons. And unfortunately, the X series will give you stupid reasons to lose your ships. So fleet combat is fine, but stations, we're doing it this way. Same reason I'm not launching my fighters from a carrier. Now, let's move the rattlesnake over there and see who shoots at him.
Shield generator. Xenon shipyard. Turret.
Nice. So his turrets are firing away. That's all I want.
Xenon shipyard.
Thing exploding yet? Come on. Right.
Turret.
So we have what, 3 defense modules to kill, and then we can tell everyone just to shoot stuff. Can you move yet? Men's operation shoot stuff? I wish. Oh wait, are his turrets on attack my enemy? No. Okay. I was actually thinking,
Turret.
the Buffalo here nearly has as many turrets as a Argon destroyer. It's one large turret short of an Argon destroyer. So we just fit a bunch of boson lances onto this. and have them fly in. But of course, we could do the same thing to a rattlesnake. It's just that the hull costs a lot more. I love when mods give you like long range options and stuff. Ding.
Xenon shipyard.
And then 72%.
Turret.
Get it down much further pretty soon. Cool. That's that one done.
Xenon shipyard.
Let's just actually make sure. So we've got one other, the second one in there. So there's one on the outer edge. There's one out here. There's one tucked in behind here. And then there's the two down the back, and that's all of the defense platforms done. Hey, look, there's an eye. Is he gonna come this way?
I.
Here, they're like avoiding us. What the hell? Hey, Ice Quinn, are we super billionaires? No. No, we are not. That's why we're doing things this way.
Xenon shipyard. Turret.
I have seen that ship delivery missions are a way to become billionaires real quick. Seen plenty of posts backing that up in the Discord. Yeah, he's flying away. Good on him. But no, we're just dealing with a pesky shipyard that doesn't need to exist. Rattlesnake firing at anything? I don't think he has angles to fire at anything. Pop over here, maybe.
Turret.
I mean, how many hours did we spend on the wharf testing out weapons and stuff? Rattlesnake, what are you doing? Come on.
Turret.
Alright, that's that one down. Cleanse the vicinity of existence.
Shield generator. Turret. 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 Xenon shipyard.
It's like right there.
Turret.
That one. Very much keeping half an eye on my radar. See what the raptor does when I say attack. Does it launch all its fighters? That's what's... Oh, good.
Turret.
Hey, it's unfortunate having to like surgically strike off the defense turrets, but it is what it is. Look what our rattlesnake is doing. Look what our rattlesnake is doing. Travel driving above the station. Guess what's gonna be able to shoot him there? All the graviton turrets that I'm not shooting. Nope. Nope. We're not doing that. I think it was Tritosi that said, yeah, maybe it's in the code for them to do that. Rattlesnake. You are shooting this module. Stop. Just... Why are you like this? He had no problem. He was shooting the module directly in front of him. Suddenly decides, I'm gonna go fly under this station. That defense module is
Turret.
nearly dead. I better go over there before it dies.
Turret.
Their problem doing that is where we are, because they'd have to do that. They have to fly through the split sectors. Oh, look at them building a new factory. Hey, Crispy. Small fighter works well. Yes, it does, but I'm actually just destroying the discs themselves. The problem with using a fighter for this is that there's so much PD on these that you're going to be evading most of the time.
Xenon shipyard.
We're actually just targeting the defense discs just to get them out of the way. Like, I have torpedo launchers on my fighters, which the plan was to be able to attack stations like that, but it's like, why waste 15-20 million in fighters when I can just do this? I know it's a time thing, but this is how the game works. You can't trust your capital ships to stay in a safe zone around these stations, and it's just these stations in particular. Their fully equipped defense modules are just, it's like a mini eye in a little square. There's so many of them. Like, it's kind of set up to send in the fighters. You probably have to jump close enough to take out the initial drone swarm. Actually, I mean, like, I don't mind losing a few fighters, so it's preferable not to, but we'll send them out to attack. Just to finish things. Once we get later on and I actually have a bunch of production made and we're making a bunch of money and we can build our own ships and stuff, or just if we're making enough money to buy our own ships, I'll fire them at the stations. I don't care, but right now, nah. This defense module do not want to die, though. You can see they all have torpedoes. Alright, that's that one. One more actual module.
Turret.
Right there. Although, interestingly, the Gravitons don't seem to be shooting at the fighters. There's PD starting to fire at them.
Xenon shipyard.
Then I'll just target the module directly. Well, that is way off. Up there. Oh no, the Asp is stuck in the shipyard. Is this thing exploding already? Or what happened there? So now what we can do is tell the rattlesnake to go back and actually attack. Tell you to actually attack. Teleport over to you. What's kind of funny is that I came over to that station, I guess, on a kind of a patrol, but just didn't bother attacking us. Oh wait, that defense platform didn't explode? That's an issue. I was fairly sure it did. Oh, that's a different one. There was one more. That's right. There was one more. You guys seem to be doing a job on it. Getting close. Oh, no, never mind. It's exploding. Perfect. And let's get in close. Just open up with all the Raptors turrets.
Xenon shipyard.
I love that the Xi'an, because of this small or medium ship, is targeting turrets with its turrets. Or at least sometimes targeting turrets with its own turrets. This shipyard doesn't have half of its PD. That's interesting.
Danger.
Ramming speed. Only. And we'll get this finished off pretty quick. The other guys can come around and deal with that. Then we have 2 defense platforms, and then this is officially like our system, and they have no ship production in the area, which is kind of huge.
Sorry, Split try not to shoot you again.
Rattlesnake, you are still shooting me, bud.
Confirmed. Acknowledged.
I just reset everyone's orders. So yeah, that defense platform, and then this one up here. And then once that's gone, this is our system. I mean, I think if we hit this... This system next door then belongs to the split, and then it's a cleanup job. Bum, 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 bum. Kind of curious if the eye is going to come back and like try and help out if we hit the defense stations. Yeah, we're making a bit of money. We're sitting in the middle of the split boron argon conflict. Nice Marines. Yeah. I mean, it did say they're doing a defense there, so that could be cool. I still think it's crazy that the Boron have gone the whole way down to Frontier's Edge. Oh, True Sight has fallen. Alright. Fighters, dock back up.
Danger.
Well, the Hyperion is dealing with the last part. Yeah, but I mean, taking the time to pause to give orders isn't that you're bad at the game, it's that you have orders you want to give that you would be able to give in real life a lot faster than you can in the game.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Right, Xenon shipyard down. Yeah, exactly, Ice Queen. But even at that, you're an admiral and you tell all of your XOs, hey, we want to do this. I want A over there, B over there, C over there, D over there. Done, right? Can't do that in this game. You have to go in and go through the menus and give all the orders and da 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 da. Like tactical pause? No problem. Alright, but basically, the Xenon have no ship production in this area of space right now.
Xenon defense
Unless they've
platform.
built something next door, and I don't know if they have. This only has one of each of its turrets on top, so I'm imagining it has Only one of each on the bottom two. I might even be able to give a full out attack order on this. Let's try it. Hyperions are what I'm worried about. Oh, we have to deal with the drones first, that's right. Fleet is farmed up. Right, where are we? 26. I have them all on a defend order because I don't want them attacking when I click a target anymore. At least not while we're doing this. But if we're dealing with fleets, that's a different story. Basically, I want to get close enough that they launch their drones at us, and then we'll deal with them. There's another nice little thing that they did in the updates is like the star fields are now HD. Brigador, fantastic. And we are intentionally slow boating it in because we want him to launch his drones. Maybe he doesn't have any drones? Okay, Hyperion, take it easy. The Hyperion is actually hitting. Here come the drones. We let them all launch and then we launch our fighters to target whatever's out here. Next wave. Maybe the guy went out the other side. Oh, yeah, yeah. He's come in once or twice. We've seen him fly around. I think he's patrolling between the two systems. Still curious that he just didn't attack us, though. Alright, boys, get out there. Kill whatever is left. No, why would you go there? Yeah, our boys are on a defend order, so they're maneuvering. That's all right. Sure, everything dies. As I said, the asps are only launching now. We got a nice little cleanup operation to do, and that's it. So I'm going to do a hard save here. Which actually I haven't done at all for this. We'll use slot 2. We'll use slot 3 from 24. I'm going to tell my destroyers to attack turrets. I want to see what they do.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
We're going to go
Acknowledged.
make sure they're not on any other attack order. Get the 2 behemoths to attack turrets, right? I just want to see what they do. I'm curious how they go about this. Oh, yeah. I suppose games like X4 wouldn't be the best then, would they? Especially with like the Star Wars mod where the lasers go nuts. I'm curious, like, which guns are they going to go for first? Will they go for the graviton cannons first?
Behemoth E. Xenon defense platform.
Alright, he's about to shoot at something. I would imagine he is going for this turret here. That is what I hope he's going to shoot at. He's probably going to shoot at the medium turrets. Same with this guy. I'm curious, is he going to attack probably this turret here? And if they do this and they're targeting different things, This could be really interesting. Them attacking the initial target is usually, it works out fine. It's a matter of what they do after they hit their first target. You know, they've yet to shoot anything, so Maison turret started shooting there, I think. Follow-up is when they act stupid, yeah. The transition from the first target to their second target is usually the dumbest thing you can think of. Where's that Maison firing? Oh, he's just firing at random turrets, isn't he? You can see like the medium turrets there. Ah, look, yeah. You outrange these turrets, bud. In every single way you outrange these turrets. That is disappointing. That's all that is. I mean, what are you doing? Don't tell me you're gonna sit there and shoot back at them. Well, actually do, but if you kill them, that's great, but like... Why are you sitting in range of them? He's got a good 3 kilometers range on these turrets, and he's not even firing at them. The other guy is... The other guy's now in range of the other turrets. It's just disappointing. I know you're hit. Everyone knows you're hit.
Sit rep.
I'm watching you hit for the last 5 minutes. My God, my guidance line is in the way. Come on. Can't even trust him to do that.
Turret.
Do. Yeah, it's very disappointing. At least they didn't die. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to go back to the mass drivers just because nothing else works. Just because they have the range. I'm gonna put you on capital ships first because that's what we want really in the long run. We're just gonna park him close enough that they're all firing. And hopefully far enough away that he's not getting shot by gamma cannon or graviton cannons.
Hello. Greetings.
And I'll go over to this dumbass and just do a smaller version of what we were doing.
Can I help? Acknowledged.
Forgive them? They get a new job. They get a promotion. They get to be in the vanguard.
Xenon defense platform.
We hire a lot of Marines that way.
Turret.
Alright, maybe you don't outrange them by that much, but you definitely do outrange them. Your turrets outrange them by over 2.3 kilometers. Then your main guns outrange them by a kilometer. Let's try you just attack the station. Maybe the attacking the turret was too complicated for him. I just realized his Maison turrets were attacking the station because they were on attack my current enemy and I had the station picked. So that is another way I could do it, is that I could have them stationed up somewhere and just have their turrets on attack my target. And if they're within range, they'll start shooting at whatever I select. His on turrets will finish that.
Turret. Xenon defense platform. Behemoth E.
Nope.
Xenon defense behemoth E.
Nope.
Xenon defense platform.
This turret here.
Turret.
Look at how far away from that ship that turret is, and I still couldn't click it. Okay, good. He's actually bombarding the station. So it's just handier to have them do a standard attack. And then we try some precision with other things. I mean, let's just get the Asps and the Mamba to attack as well. Ding, ding. We can knock down the shield, the Maisons will just tear up the turret. Unless the main guns actually hit. Might as well fire the guns because we do damage to the structure.
Turret.
Right, next we target
Xenon defense platform.
Graviton cannon on this side. This one definitely has some PD. Why is Irish butter so yummy? You're probably comparing it to an American product that's completely fake and full of preservatives and shit. Because in Europe, for the most part,
Shield generator.
companies have to prove that the ingredients are not harmful. Before they're allowed to put it into our foods. Whereas in the States, you have to prove that it is harmful for it to be taken out of your foods. Margarine? Isn't that made out of oranges or something?
Taking shield damage.
I don't actually know how margarine is made. They do food. I'm sure there's some standards, but like, there's the colorings. What's that red coloring that's like pretty famous for being a carcinogenic, cancer-causing thing? The red 30 or something like that.
Xenon defense platform.
Totally illegal here. It's like if you go onto YouTube and you watch it's Snack Wars is the name of the channel. They do a good comparison where the guy in the States and the guy in the UK, they ordered the same thing. Oh, there's two turrets over there. Maybe I blew up the shield generator, did I?
Xenon defense platform.
I'm gonna blow up the shield generator. Give me that pip. Jesus. I cannot click this thing.
Asp.
Nope.
Xenon defense platform.
It is not letting me click this turret. Oh, I did. I blew up the shield generator.
Xenon defense platform. Turret.
Destroy you.
Oh yeah, but Ice Queen. We could have the exact. We could have the same product here, but they'll make it with a different recipe, and they'll say to the states that, hey, we can't afford. You know, we've got to make it with this recipe or whatever. But then in the rest of the world, they'll sell it to us with a better recipe because they're not allowed to use all the shit that they put into your food.
You in trouble now.
Taking shield damage.
Turret. Xenon defense platform. Shield generator.
Third party, yeah.
Get lost.
So there's 2 gravitons in the bottom here. We just straight into range there. A little bit, because he was firing at a fighter. It's fine. Gonna be dead. Like, they basically made the shields in vanilla more like VRO.
Shield generator.
Oh, did I shoot a shield generator again?
Turret.
I did.
Xenon defense platform. Turret.
Doom, 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 doom. The one where we're drifting, yeah. I mean, I could go in a fighter and do the same thing. I was thinking of getting chimeras for that, actually. I'm just waiting for one of our fighters to explode because the graviton hits it. Okay, there's only 2 more graviton turrets, then we can save. Well, actually, I can tell the Hyperions and the rattlesnake to attack. Even if they start getting shot, I should be able to destroy those other turrets before they die.
Turret. Xenon defense platform.
It's not going to let me target it behind that. Damn it. Matthias, if you don't mind, you can stop calling me that.
Turret.
The Hyperion was coming into the side of the screen there, and I was like, oh my god, that's an eye. Not wrong.
Turret. Xenon defense platform. Turret.
Alright, get rid of this thing. Do any butter that you'll buy? Presume it's the old Kerrygold. Oh look, there are friendly bios coming through. Alright, he's attacking the Hyperions. Okay. Again, it's like, you should be docking, you should be docking. You don't need to be in there taking more damage. This guy. Get out of there. Don't dock with the Hyperion. Why are you docking with the Hyperion? A lot of little things that just don't make sense because there's no no self-preservation at all. Do something about it. we're starting to get hit by the medium turrets, but again, if they're shooting us, they're not shooting our fighters. There is alright. Push. Very happy if we don't lose any fighters, but now that I've said that, we probably will. So, if I get a couple of chimeras, a lot of flashes there. Let's just say highest preset there. They have a bit more hull. First weapon damage out of the Chimera is worse than the Asp. How is that possible? That's 5 boson lances. This is it's because of the torpedo launcher? There, we lost an Asp because it probably blew up in an explosion.
Shield generator. Turret. Shield jet turret. Shield generator. Turret. Shield generator. Turret. Shield generator. Turret. Shield generator. Turret. Turret. Shield generator. Turret. Shield generator. Turret. Shield turret. Shield turret. Xenon defense platform. Turret.
Gonna get rid of these.
Turret. Xenon defense platform. Turret.
Do, 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 do. Alright, anyway, let's buy like say put that in there, or put that in there. And for main weapons, go thermal disintegrators. Like 1 million each for chimeras. First weapon damage would be that. I mean, that is crazy damage, that is. How are they in combat? That's crazy damage. I'm gonna buy 8 of them. And I guess we'll just see how they do.
Xenon defense platform.
And I'm gonna get the rest of these to come home. Those look badass. The split fighters are split ships in general are pretty cool. Again, I'm looking forward to modded ships with the the new rebalance and stuff. Get these rear turrets firing. All the DACA firing. Yeah, I'm curious if the eye did go through the gate again and maybe got tackled by some split, because we saw some split coming back in the other way. When the oh, we have more asps.
Joining squad.
Get in there. Oh, never mind, they're already built. I have an Odysseus ready to build. I do, that's right. Alright, we'll get those chimeras over here in a minute. We'll try and do this other defense station pretty quick. I will start with the standard destroyer attack after the drones. But I'm gonna get the asps to go back and
Thank you. Preparing to dock.
get their torpedoes. Do we refit the Xi'an as well then? If I
Xenon.
send the Xi'an away, what range do the medium Masons have? 8 kilometers. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. Right, our chimeras. Gonna dock up here. Gonna put them on defend.
Joining squad.
Do the fighters heal when docked? Yes. On a carrier, they do. Once they've passed the threshold, but I have the resupply threshold set to high, so they should repair pretty much all the time. You can see there were a couple of damaged fighters still left that I hadn't brought back on board, but they are sorted now.
Xenon defense platform.
Come on, guys, finish it.
Awaiting
Here we go.
orders.
Xenon defense platform.
Awaiting orders.
One more. And then I'll do the other two stations off stream because you know it's already repetitive. Let's see how the chimeras do. Can't wait for them all to explode. Actually, the GN then is oh, it's much less range. Okay, 7.2, 3.5, 5.5 kilometers for the plasma, and it would be a lot more firepower. I say. Yeah, I'm just thinking of the Zeus with 4 GNs on the back. Hey, we gotta do the drones first. Right, let's have a look. Oh, this one's clean on top. Has doubles on the bottom. Not all of them, though. Do, 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 do. Chimeras are arriving. AFPV, they seem to be pretty weak at the moment. Although I think the mining has broken them. I think it's a case of, well, for the like of the split, their turrets and their ships are actually working in combat now, so they're able to deal with the Xenon. I think with a lot of factions, I think with their turrets working a bit better, they're able to deal with the P's and the B's and all that kind of stuff. And then the slower speed of the gravitons, I think, is working against the Xenon as well. But they're definitely not as strong as they used to be. I don't know if, like, if I started a new game on Beta 4, would they be better? Because I know they changed their fleet setup and everything. Ooh, neat. Yeah, look, is on a streak. Yeah, the Chimera is chunky. Ship is so nice. The Raptor is cool. Right, let's get these drones out. And then we can test our chimeras. Yeah, if anyone's around tomorrow, whatever time I start at, we're going to be continuing our X3 Terran conflict run. But I've kind of left it on the wayside a bit too long. One of my goals in that game is to get a Raptor. Or a Python. Maybe a Python. Oh yeah, I fired his captain. Ah, he's just sitting there waiting for a new captain. That's right. Is he terrible? Next. There you go. Keeping an eye for an eye. Yeah, be wondering if he went in to defend the other sector and the split got it. Kind of hoping they did. We'll just send everything at this station. And if they're gonna die, we're gonna have to move them out of the way. I'm hoping that the chimeras with this with the tau accelerators can chunk through turrets pretty quick. We shall see. They're reforming now that the behemoth is back. I mean, there's no graviton cannons on top, so we can take the Raptor in on top and start Dakan. How many factions are in this game? That many. So each race has 2 as a standard, and then there's pirate versions of each of them. And then if you look at the map, it's color coded. You can kind of see got the Boron, the Terrans, the offshoot of the Terrans, got the Argon, their offshoot are over here in very similar colors. Got the Paranid and their offshoot, or either or. Got the Taladi and their offshoot is in their own systems. You've got the Split, kind of similar here. They have the same coloring. You have this group over here that are kind of linked to a DLC. Then you've got pirates all around the place. You've got 2 more factions in the middle here. Plenty going on. Give me those drones. We're getting very close. Yeah, the Hyperion has started to fire. That's where we were the last time. Once the Hyperion starts doing a bit of damage with the mass drivers, he'll launch his drones. Here we go. Here they come. Here comes the swarm. I think this is a small swarm. I think they're going to be dead before the asps get out. Yeah, PV, if you're still there, man. Just to kind of point out, like, how weak the Xenon are right now. This has no defenses and nobody has come near it. Like, nobody. They don't even have the ships to come over and In the north, anyway. To send fighters and stuff after our
Awaiting
defense
orders.
platform. It's kind of nuts. But again, from what I've been seeing, their resources have been kind of sapped up here. They are still sending ships through this whole area. You know, they're still attacking Hitikva's Choice. Not right now, though, because we have a freighter there, but as you can see, they'll pop in and out. If I turn on other... Yeah, you can see that.
Serious damage.
Alright, everyone is launching. Get in there and do the thing, guys. I'll be watching those chimeras with great interest. And again, it's something like this station has no turrets on top that can kill our destroyers. Hyperion is unfortunately short range.
Something sus.
Back up here. So yeah, you can move there. Luckily it's the OG and he's fast as fuck.
Chimera.
Taking hits.
This station has beams. Yeah, this station has beams. Of all the stations to test our fighters out on, this one has beams. Get out of there. That's probably gonna get one or two of them killed. That is the last thing we wanted, was them to have those bloody point defense beams. But it looked like the problem was, of course, the shield on those turrets. Oh, now we're getting shot by the graviton cannons.
Taking shield damage.
Again, if that graviton cannon wants to keep firing at us, that's fine. But he's not. Yeah, there's the build storage for their new factory that they want to build. What are these two at? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna tell this Hyperion to go over there for a minute. And I'm just gonna tell it to go and bloody repair, because just get out of the way. It moved it out of the way just so that it got back in the way. Now the rattlesnake is going to get hit by them, is he?
Xenon defense
Yeah,
platform.
basically, we're just keeping an eye on our destroyer so that they don't get wrecked by the station fire. What kind of turrets am I using? These are boson lances on the Raptor. Not a huge fan of either of the lance turrets. Claws, but they outrange the graviton cannons. So using them. Go repair. The rattlesnake is using the split plasma cannons. The two behemoths have meson streams from the Terrans, but they're just using their main guns.
Serious.
Why I told you to leave.
Send rep.
What's going on with the rattlesnake? He's completely busted. I think he needs to join the Marines. Because yeah, the behemoths we stole off the scale plate. Because the behemoth's main batteries have longer range than the gravitons. Is plasma not king anymore? It might be good for other situations, but for what I'm doing, which is Xenon station bashing, my only concern is those graviton cannons. So either I take them out personally, or my ships bombard from outside their range. Whether that's physically or out of their firing arc. What the hell is wrong with the rattlesnake? What is he doing? And we do have some plasma on this as well, as you can see. I have a bunch of different things on this. Bunch of blast mortars, flak turrets, neutron gatlings, and some plasma on the wings. It's because I've just been testing out turrets. See what's what. Behemoths are moving around. If they stay on this level plane, they'd be okay. Moving a bit closer, we can get a few more turrets shooting. Take a bit of return fire from there, PD. That's good, Hyperion. Go up above them, yes. Fantastic. Oh, wrong button. If I can get those all to shoot at me and not hit me, I'm pretty happy with that. I'll take a little bit of a pummeling off the... Hey, McGanna. Okay, Rattlesnake is back and actually firing, but also getting shot at straight away because he did come in from a lower orbit, so I'll give him that. So what we'll do is get him to move there, but we'll make there above. And then we'll bring it over this way. So he can just go straight up. Nicely shooting and missing at the same time. Yeah, the gravitonkins, yeah. And then the behemoths are firing from over there. Rattlesnake is great because it brings in a lot of firepower. That's great. I'm hoping that we can get like dragons to be effective as well. The Hyperion, of course, has flown into PD range for no reason. Absolutely no reason for you to be in that close. You Aegis. Do you know what? I better do that too with him. It's just simple logic. It's like, why would you fly in to that range when that's well within your attack range? Way too close. He's already down to 73% shields. He does not need to be getting shot at by 20 or whatever turrets. And then messaging me saying, "Oh, I'm getting shot at." Yeah, I wonder why. So Agile, that's the original Hyperion with all the mods on it. That's why we were shooting so many Xenon earlier, was to get all their parts. Yeah, we're taking all the PD on this side so that our smaller turrets can fire back a little bit. rattlesnake should come in from up there now.
Taking shield damage.
The other Hyperion is coming back in as well.
Hyperion.
I'm not too chuffed about. See how they manage. I'll get them to go up above it. Again, look at this. What are you doing? Why is the AI so stupid? I think Tritosi was right in saying that like it's actually intentional that they do this. Like this is what they should be doing. He is sitting out at range, firing his main batteries. What's the difference between these two? Is there any difference in their commands? The way their turrets are set up and stuff? Attack capital ships and shoot missiles first. This one is an attack my current enemy. And attack all enemies. Why would that make any difference? Now I have to get him to turn around before he dies. Just before he gets into range of all of the other turrets, because that's where he's going.
E.
PMC destroyers doing this, given that everyone was kind of presented to remember. The fleet combat is 100 times better. Fleet combat is better. I'm not sure about stations in general, but against the Xenon stations, they still love to fly into the face of all of the graviton cannons, even though I keep repeating this. Their main weapons outrange those graviton cannons. The top section of this station has 0 graviton cannons. They're the only thing that can kill them at range. But they still fly into the point defense range. Like I see the Hyperion there is repositioning because this thing is about to die in front of us, which is fine. Almost like the targeting party is being smart, systematic about which part to attack. Kind of. I get that argument. Except for the fact that that guy was flying in to shoot at the side of this section.
Xenon defense platform.
And I've watched this a number of times because I've been thinking that too. Like he's moving around, that's fine. This guy was coming in on this side to shoot at that section, or that section, probably. Hyperion I told to go up above the station. He came back down for an attack order. Let's see how long it takes him to get in range of the...
Shields hit.
Ooh. That's probably us. Oh, look. Look at that. Where did he decide to park? I sent him above the station And then he comes back with his attack order. Behemoth is now going to come back in from above the station. And what I tend to do then is just give them a move order. And just set it up there and let their turrets join in. It's generally all that can be done in these days. I kind of just get sick of doing it. Usually I end up just doing what I've been doing for the last, what, 2.5 hours is I pick off the graviton cannons myself and then I just let them take away the hull. So there's the rattlesnake back after going up above the station to sit at perfect angle for the graviton turrets to shoot at him. And I would let him die, but it's fully modded. And the module just died, so that's okay. But again, this behemoth is doing fine. He's sitting there using his main guns. It's all the other gobshites that are just... And I mean, what? He's not a 3-star pilot or anything. He's a little bit better than the rattlesnake. He's the same as that guy. This is a good pilot. This is a 2-star pilot that's... Is he moving?
Behemoth E.
He's maneuvering. But look where he's maneuvering. And we can watch this guy come back in. He's gonna probably play down to about here. Turn around and get shot by graviton cannons. Yeah. But again, yeah, it's the geometry of it all. Hyperion? The Hyperion's fine. I'm watching him. I think he's still above it. I'm hoping he is. He's actually might be sitting right above them. Just about. Yeah, these guys have a clear line of sight onto that middle section, so they're shooting at that. That's why they didn't move around into some stupid area over here. The only reason that one's not getting shot is because this one is getting shot, but he's just above it.
Shields hit.
Which would be hilarious if it was actually built into the game that, hey, that guy's a 4-star pilot. So he knows, after getting to 4 stars, that maybe I shouldn't sit in the way of the guns. Like, how long does it take a pilot to get to 4 stars? Well, it would be great if we could give that command somehow. Like when a station is built, there's an X, Y, and Z axis. And like we could right click a station and say attack. And then, you know, maybe like a coordinated attack or something. We could say attack from this axis. Kind of like something like, you know, Homeworld did 30 years ago. Hey, Superboy, is this the 9.0 run? Yes, yes it is. Purely vanilla. We're kind of just doing the stories and stuff. But at the same time, obviously, keep viewing a bit and giving out about the game. Because we love it. Move in closer so we can get more of our guns going. I mean, like, I'm intentionally flying into the area here. What I've seen, fighter and fleet combat, much better. Again, I haven't seen much general station combat. Oh, really? That's weird. Kind of hard to explain. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if my Xenon broke with the beta updates or... Would you look at that? See, attack from there. Just shoot down. That's all you need to do. Stop there. You're in range. Shoot. You're in range and you're not getting shot. I guarantee you that if we left them long enough, they'd find a way over to that Hyperion. I'd probably sit right underneath them. Actually, exactly what they're doing. Look at him. Look at him go. Oh, good man. He just got unlucky with the seed. No, they were doing fine earlier, but I've flown around to at least 2 shipyards and wharves, and they're not building anything. I'm pretty sure that there's still a cluster of SEs over here somewhere sitting there. I don't think they even tried to resupply the shipyard or anything. Yeah, no sign of that eye returning. They're mute except in Hatikva? I know they're still sending ships out of Tharkas Cascade. So I'm wondering what's breaking with them. But again, that's with the beta, right? Let's back out of here. What was this thing set up? Oh, this thing is decently armed. 3 out of the 4 sections have their gravitons on top. And 2 on the bottom. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean, Megana. I think the mining system broke them. And the SEs went out mining stuff that they didn't need. So now they're full of stuff that they can't use. So, let's say the wharf is full of silicon. And all of the SEs have silicon in them. You can't get any more ore to build new mining ships to build new ships. So yeah, look, that behemoth that was above the station found a way to start getting hit by graviton cannons again. Fantastic. Love it. X3 tomorrow. Wait, is he above them too as well? That would be great. They're learning. Maybe they've installed AI in the ships after all. Nope, he's readjusting, even though he is a perfect firing spot there.
Non-defense platform.
Dude, where's the rattlesnake? Yeah, he has to get into a better position so that he can get shot properly. Oh, there's the rattlesnake. Can we just take a picture of this? We appreciate this. It's happening. It's actually happening. He's actually attacking from above the station. Miracle. Yeah, well, that works. I thought he exploded, I'll be honest with you. I wasn't really paying attention to the ticker and I thought he was dead. No, he's actually doing the correct thing. Yeah, the behemoth should survive. I'm not even going to bother telling him to leave. Do you know why he'll survive? Because the rattlesnake has got his full firepower firing. The shield seems to be tanking. He seems to be tanking the graviton cannons pretty well there. Christmas miracle.
Non-defense platform.
Hey, only 8 months to go. So, like, what set that off? Why is that suddenly the place to attack from, you know? That's what we need to figure out. This is now ours. Report the Xenon issue? I'm surprised if it's not been reported. Dun, dun. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that when we flew through in the Asp earlier, there was just a bunch of them over here somewhere. Oh wait, was it energy cells that they were missing? Yeah, it was the energy cells. Yeah. So are the SEs just not working as traders? Isn't that what the power distribution SE is? The guy that focuses on that. So we're saying let's just set these guys to follow. Yeah, no, we're saying the same thing, Megana, yeah. They don't have the ones devoted to moving the energy cells around.
Solar power plant. Turret. Shield turret. Shield turret. 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 Turret.
Sorry, I'm just checking
turret,
something.
Turret. 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 Shield
It's
generator.
all impulse certs. Apologies. Oh wait, no, I can't launch them yet. Got to take out the drones first.
Solar power plant.
On launch the Fhiachs. I'll just let these guys form up on us. Any hour now, guys. Any hour. We are still in circle formation, aren't we? Yes. Okay, we'll try out the old, what if you put them on line abreast? Don't they fire if they're in range? I mean, wouldn't they do the same in circle formation? Alright, here come the drones. Oh wait, does he only have 3 drones? Okay. Spent all his money on the turrets. Problem is they're not in any formation. Oh, he's sending out more. Not many, but sending out more. Hey, bushwhacked. Hey, Hop. Sorry, I missed that subscription earlier. The YouTube. Lads, are you okay there? Come on. Okay, at least the behemoths are moving, kind of. Do I have any...
Can I help? Goodbye.
Do. Is it just that they're on follow? Anyway, what I was gonna do. Send in the boys.
Awaiting orders.
Good for you.
Awaiting orders.
Well, we don't even have a full complement, but let's see how they do. We're very curious about the chimeras against turrets.
Solar power plant. Turret. Solar power turret.
Taking hits.
I mean, like, we're right at the edge of what is supposed to be graviton range. But I'm pretty sure that if those gravitons fired at us, they'd be hitting us. Because they'd be hitting the nose of the ship. Thankfully, they're not firing at us. I could have the mass drivers on the Hyperion attack my target. So like attack my current enemy. Could they hit from there?
Turret.
Oh, they were gonna hit. Then if I do the same with the Mason beams. Asp was destroyed. Then I do the same with these. These have been utter trash, I'll be honest with you, on the Raptor. The Raptor have some sort of debuff that I haven't been missing. Heat generation is normal. It's just the UAF for Star Sister? Yeah, it's a pretty cool mod. Yeah. Also, Dark Sector. If you do exclamation point star mods, you can have the link to the thingamabobber.
Preparing to die.
The whatchamacallit. That thing. Do 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 do. Yeah, the follow command is not the one to do. Because they're not getting into formation.
Solar power plant. Turret.
Oh, adjusted sectors. Yeah, is that what it's called these days? Kind of wondering about that. Alright, well, they're getting into
Turret.
formation.
Solar power. Shield generator.
There we are, we're now in range. We're well in range. I hate that so much.
Shield damage.
Yeah, we are. But there'll do. See, now they're on an attack command, and I don't know. Not what I tried. More sectors and stuff, but it just made the game go to 1 frame a second. Right. And suddenly we're in range again. There's our first Chimera down, I think. I mean, yeah, look at them. They're attacking normally now. I guess defend is the way to go, right? Just not give them an attack order. Oh, never mind. There's always one gobshite.
Taking hits.
I know you're taking hits. You know why you're taking hits? You're down there.
We're taking hits.
Oh, that's an asp. That's a different story. Recall the buys. Good. If I recall them, they'll stop for a second and they'll all die. That's the problem. The problem is that little second that it
Turret.
takes for actions to happen.
Shield generator.
I mean, that just stay there, you know. The Hyperions, I'll move the Hyperions out of the way. I don't care.
Defense drone. Solar power plant. Turret.
Acknowledged.
Do the thing. We just recalled everyone.
Turret.
I'll draw the defense drones in as well. Oh, Hyperion, what are you doing? Nope, he hasn't gone down far enough to get shot. Let him go down further.
Solar turret.
I mean, I guess they're flying to position and then leveling out. Yeah. Try line abreast, I guess. He must be at the bottom of the circle. Oh, look at that. Just Hyperion's gonna die.
Hyperion.
Okay, it's the golden one. Fine, but look where he is. The raptor is now going down to there to die, and so is the behemoth. They're all going down there. It's like, stop it. Stop chasing the feckin' drone. You're not even chasing a drone. You're attacking the station. I've given you an order to stop it, and you're on a defense order. Then I'm not getting shot by the station. Like, no. Back that. Just, you're useless. Go away. Go over there. I don't want any of you here. Just go away. Do it myself. Hi, Night Hunter. How's it going? Stretch, yeah. Do. I mean, I think I can rely on the behemoths to just attack the station. Kind of hope I can rely on them to just attack, just to have a bit of firepower.
Solar power plant.
I mean, yes, but that's all you need to do is just sit there and shoot. And then, did this ever actually change? Did if he had flown into the station and died. Yeah, I'd be slightly annoyed. Okay, he's on the way back. Oh, they're deconstructing the station. I don't even need to finish doing this. Now that they've destroyed our Hyperion, they're deconstructing the station.
Solar power plant.
See that? Yeah, look at this. Can we do that in any shape or form? I don't think we can we? It's literally a construction site now. So now we can come back in and actually attack the station.
Got it.
There's going to be nothing firing back at us anymore. Why are they neutral?
Cargo drone.
If they're Xenon cargo drones, why are they neutral?
Solar power plant.
Missiles are not, or not missiles, my medium turrets are now not firing at this, so I gotta do this. Or if I can, want to target the build storage, because we're going to be targeting that anyway. Basically, the Xenon gave up here.
Solar power plant.
I don't know if we're actually doing damage to it, or is it just going down because they're removing resources. No, not yet. This one did a while ago, though. They probably just have nothing to construct with. I mean, not that it matters. The second the station disappears, we just target the build storage. I haven't been paying attention to anything. Do. No, that was the other one. Bringing a freighter for the goods? No, it's just ore, silicon, and energy cells. Not actually anything useful. I would have brought in a freighter definitely if the resources were worth it. But they're not. I wonder if the eye got destroyed and they have no defense forces here. Because it never came back. And that's now build storage as well. That was a factory at one point. I presume they're just consolidating. I mean, they still haven't lost faulty logic, and they still haven't lost Adia's misfortune. Still haven't lost this. Right. Quantum plant. But you need a manager. Also a builder. Oh look. We have a builder. I forgot that. Okay. There it is. You're banging them out. also bang them out just to us. And we'll open that back up to everyone. Might as well. Oh. We know these guys are just tipping along. Doing their thing, selling their wares. Shh. Okay, not much use for graphene around the place. Do-do-do.
Striking.
4%, come on. We'll auto have that as our next target anyway, so. Do. So I'm going to take the rattlesnake. I'm going to take all the mods off the large turrets and take it away to get Maison streams.
Build storage.
Awaiting orders.
Ah, look at them finally getting into formation. This is why I don't like line abreast, because it's such a long formation. Want to change the Raptors' weapons as well? Yeah, but that's a different story altogether. That's the Raptor's the lead of the fleet, so I'd have to just mess around with everyone else, and I don't want to do that. The Raptor's weapons will be changed after this, before we go into Tharkas Cascade. The rattlesnake I can just fly over here. And then we can run over and do that stuff. Good call there, guys. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Hope you're having a good one, and we'll catch you in soon.